Hello. Today we're going to be showing off a game called Space Park. Got a nice, pretty, colorful box. We'll go ahead and open it up and show off some of the stuff inside. You're allowed to talk to.
I know. So it comes with your instructions, which are all in this little book. It's a really easy game to play, so it's really good for beginners and really good for children, actually.
I think it's really simple.
Where does it say what the
It would
ages
say
are?
on the. That's right.
It says ages 14 and up, but you could really do it with younger kids, I think. I think that would be a little easier, actually. So here, we'll show you all the pieces of the game while we talk about it, and then we're actually going to show you how the game kind of works.
So these are your 3 gems. You need to collect these to kind of score points. Purple, green, and red. You also have these fast travel tokens that let you move around the board a little faster. This little robot guy, he helps you collect resources a little faster.
And then these are your actual, some of them are sideways, sorry. These are your actual tiles. The best part about the tiles is that you can set them up however you'd like. There's no set way to set them up on the table. So you'll see when we set it up later, they can be mixed up anyway.
And these are the badges. These are actually how you score points. You see that one's worth 2 points, and then there's a bunch of them. That one's worth 4. And then
so the
centerpiece are these little rocket ships.
So this is the interesting thing about this game with the rocket ships. As you can tell, can't even get all of them in my hand. All the rocket ships are the same. So you're probably wondering, how do you know who's who? It doesn't matter. So what you're going to do in this game is you're going to move whichever rocket ship you want to the next space. And we'll show that in the gameplay. So it's not like Monopoly where, you have a top hat, a Scotty dog, a wheelbarrow. There's no set pieces for each person. So you'll be able to see that when we set it up.
Yep. And one of the more interesting things about this game, like in Monopoly where you move onto a space and you activate that space, this is kind of the opposite, where you activate the space to move off of. And again, we'll show that to you. It's probably a little confusing. But, so those are all the pieces to the game. So we'll go ahead and show it off, so give you a little better understanding. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so this is what Space Park looks like when it's mostly set up. There's just a couple things we still need to do. So each player starts with 1 red gem, so I'll give 1 to Michelle, and I'll take 1 for myself. Each player also starts with a badge, so I'll take 1, Michelle take 1, and then we also need to flip 3 face up, so we'll do that.
And this happens in every game.
Yeah.
So what happens is if when you get to this space, if you pick a badge and you don't like it, you can always replace it with one of these. Yeah,
so we'll go over what each space does really quickly. This is the first player token. Basically determines who goes first. The rules state whoever stargazed most recently goes first. But between Michelle and I don't know who that is, so I'm just going to give it to Michelle. So she'll be first this game. So each space we'll go over, like Michelle said, this is the space where you get more badges, and we'll explain why that's important. This space gives you a purple gem, which you need to turn in badges. This space gives you a fast travel, which I'll explain what those do, and access to the robot, and I'll explain what he does. This space gives you red gems, which
green.
Green. I'm ahead of myself. And this space is the red gems, which is actually 2. You get 2 red gems at this one. The little symbols here are 2. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's 2.
Yeah, all the little symbols are on the bottom of the card. Yeah.
This space, you can basically trade in one red gem for 1 point. And this space, the Outpost 13, is where you go to actually turn in your badges. So kind of explain how that works. I'll grab one of these. If I can pick it up. You can see each badge has basically a cost. This one is 2 purple, 2 red. So what that would mean is you would need to have 2 purple and 2 red in your possession. And then you basically just turn those in and then you would turn that badge face up, and you can see this one's worth 5 points. So when you cash this one in, you have 5 points, and first to 20 wins. So any combination of badges or the Fusion Falls XP tokens, any combination of those to get up to 20 wins you the game.
So we have the game set up. The good thing about all of these pieces is you can start them anywhere on the board.
Yeah, so usually the Starlight Station, because this is a double piece, it's twice as big. You will usually be on the ends, but these other 6 can be in any order.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what order you put them in.
So it's a little modular in that regard.
Yeah, because you can see these are all separate.
Yeah.
But this one is connected. So we like to keep the Starlight usually at the end because of the other badges are.
It's easiest to put them there.
So as I had mentioned in the introduction, you see that all the spaceships look the same. What happens is you're going to choose which spaceship you can use. So that's one of the rules of the game. You can't use a spaceship if it doesn't apply to you.
Right. So if the spaceship was here, right, and I didn't have a red, I don't have the red to pay, so I can't activate this space. And similarly, if I don't have the gems to meet the criteria of my badge, I can't activate that space.
So we're going to go through some gameplay. We'll probably get through the whole game. It's usually pretty easy.
This one's pretty short. It's not too complicated.
And we'll talk our way through it as we go. I think we've gone over most of the rules.
Yeah. And the thing like we mentioned in the introduction is you don't control a single piece like in Monopoly. You have access to each one of these spaceships, and you pick which one you want for your turn.
And remember that you are activating the space you're moving off of, not the one you land on. So you'll see this in the gameplay because we'll explain it as we go.
Yeah.
So since Travis gave me the first player token, I'm actually going to look at my badge. Typically, these are secret to start with.
So the badge you're given, there should be face down so nobody knows who has what.
At least to start until you activate it. Then you can flip it up.
Once you flip it face up, then everybody knows how many points you have.
So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my badge so you know kind of where I'm going with it. So I actually need 2 green and a red to be able to flip over this badge. And right now I already have the 1 red that we started with. So I'm going to look and I'm going to see, okay, I know I need 2 green to activate this. So I'm going to move off of Celestial Seas. And 2 rocket ships cannot land on the same space, so it just goes to the next one. And I'll take my green, and that's it for my turn.
Yep. So now it's my turn. So I would pick any one of these 3. Let me look at my badge. So this one needs 2 red. So I would probably want to activate the Cosmic Canyon. I already start with the red, but having extra is totally fine. So this one would skip over this space because there's already a rocket ship there, and so it goes there. And now it's Michelle's turn.
So, I don't want to turn in my red because I need it for my badge. And I don't have enough to cash in my badge, so I can't move this rocket ship either, which means I'm stuck moving this one. There's really no choice, which is fine because eventually I may need a purple gem. So I take it from the Lunar Woods, and then the play goes over to Travis.
Yep. So, kind of in the same boat as Michelle, although I could turn in my badge. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So, this one costs 2 red. I have 2 red gems. So I just put those back in the pile. I turn it face up to indicate that I've turned it in. So now everybody knows I have 2 points. I'll move this here. And this one, all the badges have like some kind of bonus when you turn them in. This one just says gain a purple gem. So just for cashing this one in, I just get a purple right away. And the different badges have different abilities.
All right, so I know what I need for my badge, and none of the rocket ships are in the correct spot. So the good thing about this game is that you can take on multiple badges at a time. So I'm actually going to activate Space Park, and I'm going to... Starlight Station, sorry. Space Park's the name of the game. All right, so I'm going to take a new badge. And then if you don't like the badge that you have in your hand, you can trade it for one of these 3 instead.
Yeah, so the advantage of keeping the one you drew is that it's secret, so players don't know what you need. But if you take if you swap it out from one of the face-up ones, now players know what kind of gems you need, and they may work around that.
So I'm actually going to keep this one. So now I have two that are face down.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know
no-
if you can see outside the camera.
Yeah, there's no limit to how many badges you can have.
Obviously, try and get them to add up to 20. If
Yeah.
you pick up a big one and you only need 2 points, probably best to trade it in and get a lower one. So that's the end of my
So
turn.
now it's my turn. So I'm going to activate the Astro Arcade. This is this one here. So I'll get a fast travel, and I'll explain what those do, and access to this cute little robot guy, who goes with this little controller. So this particular piece is essentially just a reminder. It doesn't do anything by itself, but throughout the game, the robot guy can change control between players, and this is just a reminder of who controls it. This is the more important piece. The way he works is, so now that I control the robot, I can put him down on any space, any one of the 7. So probably, let's say, here. Put him face down so it's easier to see. So now whenever this space is active, or is activated, since I control the robot, I can grab either a red gem or a fast travel token. When this space is activated by any player, including myself or by Michelle, I get to pick which one, and this kind of shows you a reminder, red or fast travel. And I'll explain what the fast travels do really quickly. They essentially allow you to move extra spaces. So, example, let's say this rocket ship is here, and I really need the red gem on my turn. I can basically spend a fast travel to bump it up 1 space, and now on my turn I activate it. So I'll just keep this back. So yeah, it's just a way to advance across the board a little quicker.
All right. So with that being said, it's now my turn. Looking at my badges, what do I need? So we're going to show you how the robot gets activated now, because I'm going to use that one because I do need a green. So I will activate off and take my green, and now Travis can choose if he wants.
So because
a
I
red
control the robot,
or a
I
fast
can pick a
travel.
red or a fast travel. I don't have the badges, so I don't know how well the red is, but fast travels are always just good to have, so I'll grab another fast travel.
All right.
So that was Michelle's turn, so now it's my turn. I will... Again, I don't have any badges, so I'm not sure what type of colors of gems I need, but I'll just go ahead and grab a purple. I have an idea based on here, but again, I might not want to grab those because...
I'm going to
Michelle would know
take 2
what gems I
red.
need. Okay. So now I'll go ahead and use a fast travel to show off how it works. So I'm spending a fast travel, just putting it back in the pile, moving this one here, and now for my action, I'll activate the Starlight Station to draw another badge. Look at it so I can keep this one or swap it out with one of the other face-up ones right there. I think I'm going to swap it out with this one. So if Michelle was paying attention, she would know what colors I need for this badge.
This is why sometimes it's good to have 2 badges like I have right now, because it could be any combination or any 2 or any 1 or...
Yeah, so hopefully this shows up on camera. I have my face-up one, which is one I turned in, and my face-down one, which is ones I'm still working towards.
Okay. So that being said, I am now going to take control of the robot.
Okay, so this will pass over to her just as a reminder. And she has to move it to a new space. She can't leave it here. It has to go to another space.
We're going to go here.
Okay. So now it's back to my turn. I will just grab a green.
I get a fast
you
travel.
do get a fast travel, yeah. Yep. I'll grab a green, and then it's back to Michelle's turn.
All right. I am going to get a purple, and I activated my robot.
Yep. What do I need with this? Okay. I'll activate the Cosmic Canyon, which gives me 2 red gems.
All right, now I am going to activate one of my badges. So I'm going to cash in this one. So it's 2 green and 1 red, which I have right here. And it says I will also gain a red gem at Celestial Seas, which is the green one.
Yeah.
So every time I land there, I'll get the green and a red.
Yep. Yeah, so the badges can get pretty powerful.
Yeah, and the thing is to remember, because what we always confuses. We always forget about the special powers.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to keep track
So
of
if you
them.
have like 4 or 5 badges that are all giving you kind of bonuses, you just kind of have to mentally keep track of what you have available to you. So now it's back to my turn. Right? Yes, my turn. I think I'll just grab another badge. So I'll look at this one. And let me consult my other badges. I want to swap it out actually for this one. Alright, so now it's back to Michelle's turn.
I'm going to activate the Lunar Woods,
Which is where your robot is.
which is where my robot
you
was,
get
so
it.
I get another fast
Yeah.
travel.
And you can stack fast travels, their usage.
Yeah, you can use more than one
So
in a
like
turn.
she could spend, 2 to like go 1, move it 1, or move it 1, move it 1, and then up there. So you can use them additively. My turn. Let's just grab a green.
Okay. I'm going to activate the Cosmic Canyon and take 2 red.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn in a badge. So I'll go there. This costs 2 purple, 2 red. So 2 purple, 2 red. So face up, and these will just go back into their piles.
And what's your special power?
Gain a fast travel. So as soon as I cash this in, I just gain a fast travel. So now I have 2.
All right. I am going to use a fast travel and go here, which means then I'll end up there, but I'm going to activate this post. So I'm going to trade in for my badge. It is 2 purple and 1 red. So I have that. Put those back in, and it says I will now gain a red at the Lunar Woods as well. So when I land on the purple or the green, I'm going to gain additional red.
So back to my turn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a new badge. So this will skip this space, and it'll end up here. So I'll get a new badge. Yeah, I'll keep that one.
All right. So let's see. I am going to activate Celestial Seas, so I get a green, and on my special badge, I also get a red.
So she gets a double.
So I get 2 out of that one.
All right, so I will go ahead and take control of the robot. So I'll get a fast travel. This little reminder token will come to me, and I will move him over here.
All right. So I will activate Lunar Woods. So I get a purple, and my badge says I also get a red.
So she's got a pretty good engine going over there.
Got a good stock going, but I have no badges, so I need to get some more.
All right, I'll go ahead and activate Celestial Seas. Yeah. Yes. So this will go skip here.
All right. I will activate Cosmic Canyon and take my 2 red.
And since I have the robot there, I already have 3 fast travels, so I'll just grab a red. So back to my turn. We'll turn a badge. This just costs 1 green, so 1 green. And yep.
All right. So I am going to get a badge since I am out. All right. I am going to keep this one. So that's the end of my turn.
I'm gonna grab a purple, so this will skip over.
I am going to grab a green, plus my badge says I also get a red.
Yep. She's got a pretty good stockpile of gems over there. I'm going to spend a fast travel to move this here. And then I'll go there, and this just costs 1 purple. So my 1 purple, my badge. So these, I have ones that kind of give me bonuses to points. So you see this one says, it's worth 2 by itself, but then also worth plus 1 XP for each other purple triangle badge, which is the type of badges are indicated by the bottom right. And I have another purple one. So this is actually worth 3, 2 base, plus this other purple one.
Okay.
Again, it's first to 20 points, which I think...
You are way ahead of me.
3, 8,
You have small.
10. I'm at 12.
I'm at 8. Okay. I'm going to grab another badge. And I'm going to keep this one.
Remember, you can only score points here, too, at the Fusion Falls.
Right. If you're just a couple points away, that
Yeah.
may be better than trying to
Yeah.
get a badge, if you can make it work. That was kind of my point earlier with, you know, if you only need 2 points, you know, don't try and get a badge
it might
worth
be easier
5.
just to get him out of Fusion
It
Falls.
may just be easier to get them elsewhere. Travis's turn.
Yes, it's my turn. I'll go ahead and grab a purple, because I am purpleless at the moment. Always good to have a few of each one, like kind of like what you're doing.
Yeah, especially in the beginning.
Yeah. Also, you have the badge, both the badges that get you
That
ready
get
here.
me extras,
So
yeah.
you get a pretty big stockpile. So it's to you.
All right. I am going to activate Cosmic Canyon.
Okay,
Take
so
2 more
she activated my
red.
robot. I'll go ahead and grab a red.
Now it's Travis's turn.
Now it's my turn. You definitely have enough gems to turn in a badge. I will activate. You know what? I'm going to activate. No, I'll just get a green. Yeah, I'll just grab a green.
Okay. I'm actually going to spend 1 red to get up. No, I'm going to use a fast travel.
Yeah, that's the better idea.
I will use my fast travel to activate and turn in my badge. So my badge is worth 6. It is 2 purple and 3 red, which I have. 2 purple
And we didn't mention this, but you can only ever turn in 1 badge per
and 3 red.
per activation. Even if you have enough to score like 5 at a time, you can
Yeah.
only do 1.
So that's now face up and that's ready to go.
So you're at
I'm
14.
now at 14.
Yep. So I'm gonna go. I'll grab a new badge because I don't have any. We'll keep this one.
All right.
So this will go here.
I think I'm going to go to the activate Lunar Woods. I get a purple and a red.
All right. So I'll activate the Cosmic Canyon. The Cosmic Canyon. It gives me 2 red and activates my robot, so I can either grab another red or fast travel. I'll just grab another red.
All right. I will go to activate Celestial Seas and I'll grab my extra red from my badge power.
All right. I will spend a fast travel to move this here. This costs 5 red, which I just so happen to have. Actually, I have 6, so 5 red. Back in the pile. So it's face up, and this ability has gained an additional red at Cosmic Canyon. So actually, I'll get 3 now at this space. And that puts me up to 17.
You didn't move your
Oh.
piece
Yes, that should go there.
because I was thinking about cashing
Yeah.
in, but I couldn't because you were there. I am actually going to grab another card since I don't have enough. And I'm going to keep this one.
Okay. I will. Grab a purple. No, I'm actually gonna use Cosmic Canyon, which gives me 2, but my badge says gain additional, so it'll give me 3. And I have the robot, so I could get a 5th or a 4th, but I'm going to grab a fast travel off the robot.
All right, so I'm going to use my fast travel. I'm going to cash in my badge. This one is worth 6. It is 2 green and 3 red, which is right here. And that is actually the end of the game.
Yep. Technically, I have one more turn because the rules state everyone gets equal number of turns. So because Michelle went first,
You have one more chance.
In order to give us equal number of turns, I still have to go one more time to try and either match or beat her. But I don't think there's anything I can do. Like, I don't have any badges to turn in. So that's it. So she got the 20 points first. So she wins. Again, she did it through her badges.
Yep, so it's first to 20. So I have 12 and then 8, which is 20.
Yep. So that's it. That's Space Park. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty quick. Not too much to think about. I mean, I guess, yeah, there is stuff to think about, but, you know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Bye. So, Michelle,
Yeah.
you just played Space Park,
Yep,
and you won.
I did.
So, good job.
Thank you.
So, what do you think about the game?
I like the game. I like that it's easy to understand. It's easy to learn. I know it says ages 14 and up, but truly you could have younger kids
You could have younger
playing.
kids play it. Just the little gems are probably a joking hazard, so
Yeah, so
maybe
you
not
might want to watch
toddlers or
those.
anything.
Yeah. And the only other thing that you really have to remember, especially with the younger kids, is what all the badges do.
Yeah, so like we had said in the gameplay video, sometimes you might forget that you have those extra abilities, so
And
it's
sometimes
just
that
something
can
you gotta
get
mentally keep track of.
confusing with
Yeah.
the kids. They may forget. So that's why it's kind of nice. Like when we play with our friends, we try and remind them, hey, don't forget your badge does this. You could play more cutthroat if you want to, I guess. But I definitely like this game. It's family oriented. It's super fun.
It's
short.
easy. There's not many rules to remember.
Yeah.
'Cause I play some board games where there's like a million things you need to keep track of. Not so much with Space Park.
So I really like that. I do like, it says it's about 30 minutes, which with more people it could
Maybe
be more.
I don't think so.
But it's definitely one of the shorter games that we
for
play.
sure. Especially with 2 people.
Yeah.
If you go up to 4, it will definitely take longer. Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in finding Space Park, we highly suggest that you go to your local independent game store.
Yes. Go if you have one near you, go there first. If you
You can-
don't, then Amazon.com.
Yeah, you can always just Google game shops near me, try and find one, see what their selection is like. We have a pretty big one up by us that we
Yeah.
can get a lot of things
There's
at.
where you live in Orange County, and there's a lot.
Orange County, California.
Yeah. Yes, because there's another Orange County in Florida.
There's one in New York, there's one in Florida,
Okay,
I think
yes.
there's one in Boston.
Let's just say SoCal to make it easier
Yeah.
for everyone.
So we live in Southern California, Orange County, and we have a nice store that we go to up in Fullerton,
Yeah.
which is in North Orange County. And so we had actually gotten,
We got this in San Francisco.
we got
though.
this at a game store in San Francisco that we had found. So it's always good to shop small business. We will go ahead and link it for Amazon so you can get all the information about it and then see if your local store has it. Otherwise, go ahead and order it off Amazon.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right.
That's
Thank
the whole
you
game.
for watching.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Bye.